In this video, we are going to talk about what is Qigong, why does it work, and is it for you? Can it do something for you? Hello everyone, welcome to another video. So let me tell you a short story. There was this master, I keep forgetting his name, but I can leave a link to his channel. He also has a video, he also posts videos on YouTube, so I'll leave a link to his channel. So he kept hearing these stories coming from China, people going to China with like very advanced diseases, and they were somehow getting better. And he kept hearing these stories, and he was like, there's no way this is true. So he decided to go there himself, and he said, okay, if I see something particularly impressive or interesting, I'll document. Cool. So he gets there, and he said that when he started living there, he was seeing so many things that he just could not believe. He could not believe his eyes. So he started documenting everything he could. And once he comes back to the United States, he publishes this book called 101 Miracles of Natural Healing. And he said that's the selection of the most amazing stories or testimonies that he was able to collect while he was there. But like those 101, there are so many other testimonies of people who are practicing Qigong that starting feeling better against all odds when medicine has given up on them, and they started practicing Qigong and they started seeing improvements. And in some cases, it's a very dramatic and significant improvement to the quality of their lives. So what is Qigong? So Qigong, there are many, if you look up on the internet what Qigong is, you are going to find a lot of definitions, very different from each other. And a common one that I keep seeing is that Qigong is the work with the life force energy, which is, I guess, okay, but it's not very accurate. But there is a problem. When the teacher, the founder of the Qigong system that I study and practice, which is Sinan Qigong, when he was trying to come up with the definition for Qigong, he faced a problem, because if you are looking into getting into Qigong and you start doing some research, you are going to see that there are many styles, and they are very different from each other, sometimes even contradictory with each other, at least in the superficial level. They seem to contradict each other, and yet they are Qigong, and they also work. So how come? So she was going through all of these styles and trying to come up with a definition that will will include all of these styles, right? So the definition that he came up with, to me, is so far the most complete definition of Qigong. So I'm gonna read it so I don't make a mistake. And the definition says, using theory based on a holistic vision, Qigong is a form of training that allows the practitioner to take an active role in directing the consciousness inwards and use it in a positive way. This is achieved using techniques like mind activity, breathing, and physical movement as techniques, with the end of transforming, improving, and perfecting the human life, and ultimately evolve and elevate the human race to a higher level. So this definition is interesting for several reasons, but it emphasizes 4 elements that are common across all Qigong practices, regardless of the style. Those are: A, it's a practice. It is not a religion. It is not something, you don't need to believe in Qigong for Qigong to work. You follow the method, you will obtain a result. That's it. There's no magic, there's no gods, there's no spirits, there's no beliefs, right? You follow the instructions, you will get the result. It's a technique, it's a practice. It's a discipline. Qigong, regardless of the style, always views the human as a holistic entity, as part of nature, and not an isolated being. And as part, so all styles say that the human being is part of nature, and nature is also part of a human being. They are connected, and so everything is connected to each other. And even within the body has different areas that connect to different, like for instance, we can use points in the hand, acupuncture points in the hand to treat the entire body. Why? Because everything in the body has the information of the entire body. It's a holistic entity. Everything is connected with each other. It's not disconnected. So everything influences each other. And that works within the body, but also outside the body, because we are, again, part of nature. So we view the human being as a holistic entity. That is also common among all Qigong styles. The third element is the directing consciousness inwards. And this is a key element of Qigong practice. We talked in the first video that wherever consciousness goes, Qi follows, and Qi does what consciousness says. So consciousness is directing everything in the body, directing the Qi, and the Qi is moving the body. So consciousness is the general, it's directing everything. So it's very important that we, while we're practicing Qigong, direct our consciousness inwards, because we want the Qi to go inside. If we're constantly with our consciousness out, with our focus outside, we are wasting Qi all the time, and we get tired much more easily, because the Qi is always going out, following our attention, following consciousness. So we want our consciousness, attention, to be inwards while we're practicing Qigong. This is key. If something is not, there is an activity where the consciousness, our attention is not inwards, it's not in the body itself, it's not in what we are doing, it's not Qigong. So that's the key difference between Qigong and physical exercise, for instance, or sports, where the mind doesn't play a role, or if it does, it's just in service to whatever it is that we're doing. It's always outside. It's not inwards. And it's an active use of the consciousness, because again, the instructions the consciousness gives directs the Qi. It tells the Qi what to do. So directing consciousness inwards and using our mind activity to use it positively. What does it mean to be positive? We'll see later, right? But that's the whole premise. Our consciousness has a very strong effect on ourselves. So using the consciousness correctly is a key element in Qigong practice. And the last element is that Qigong looks, or the main objective, or it's not the main objective, it's an objective that all Qigong styles will eventually reach, which is elevating human life. All Qigong styles, regardless of which style you're practicing, will sooner or later improve your life, make you happier, make you more relaxed, and in some cases start developing what we call the extraordinary abilities of the consciousness, like having intuition, having premonitory dreams, being able to see Qi, etc., etc., etc. There are a lot of potential abilities that we all have, but we do not develop. Qigong helps develop these abilities. And this is something all Qigong styles do. The question is, how soon will that happen? Because different styles have different immediate objectives. So some styles the immediate objective is to improve your health, and so that's what they do first. Your health is recovered. Some other Qigong styles, their first objective is to reach enlightenment. So there is a lot of focus on this kind of developing this kind of abilities, or developing these abilities will be one of the first consequences of these practices. But there are other styles that are more focused on the physical body to help improve your fighting abilities, for Qigong for martial arts, for instance. And these Qigong styles, even these Qigong styles, if you practice them for long enough, will also raise and improve your life. It won't stay just at the physical level. Once the physical level is healed and strong enough, then it's going to start affecting the other layers of your being, and it will eventually reach the consciousness level, and you are going to feel very different. So all Qigong styles will work under these 4 principles, and everything that fits this definition can be considered a Qigong style. For instance, yoga in the purest form fits this definition. Therefore, we can think of it as Qigong if we wanted to, right? And there are many other activities that, as long as you can fit it in this definition, it can be considered Qigong. And not only that, but you can turn most of activities into a Qigong practice if you follow those definitions and those principles. You can turn pretty much anything into a Qigong practice. Now the question is, why does it work? Right? I told you the story at the beginning. There are so many people whose story is unbelievable sometimes, and yet for those people it's real, right? It happened, and sometimes it's quite a dramatic change. So how come? Why does it work? And the short answer is that Qigong aligns yourself with the law of life. We talked in the first video how Shen, Qi, and Jing are one way of looking at a human being, how that is very, very important for life, and how Shen directs everything in your body, and how what you think and where your mind goes, it impacts yourself and also impacts your surroundings. Qigong optimizes these variables in the body and aligns them and makes them work in the most optimal way, in the most efficient way. So everything in your life will start working better, because if you don't practice Qigong, consciousness, you barely, maybe work on it, maybe. Qi, we don't even talk about because we don't even believe it's a thing. And the body, maybe that's what most people focus on, right? We know we need exercise, we know we need to sleep well, we need to eat well, but that's it. But from Qigong's perspective, consciousness and Qi are as important, if not more, than the physical body. So Qigong works on all 3 aspects simultaneously and aligns them and optimizes them. And that's why it can create such a huge difference in your life. Now, you might be wondering, is it for me? Can Qigong help me? And the answer is yes. As long as you are breathing, you can practice Qigong. That's it. That is the bare minimum requirement that you need. Are you breathing? Yes, then you can practice Qigong and it will help you. Depending on the style, again, you're gonna see results sooner or later, depending on the style and the style's objectives, but Qigong can help you. And do not wait until you're sick to start practicing Qigong. You should start practicing Qigong right away, because Qigong will help you prevent problems in your life. If you're already sick, then right now, go and start practicing. Go find a teacher, go and start learning, because you need it. You need it right now. It's sometimes hard to find a teacher. Not all styles are available everywhere. Find what you have access to and research and try it. It will only help you. There is no way Qigong is going to hurt you. So it can only help you. So that's my advice. You do not wait until you're sick. Start practicing Qigong when you're healthy, so you'll be more healthy. And you will prevent potential diseases or problems in your life. And if you are already sick, start practicing right now, because it will make a difference in the quality of your life. I can guarantee that it's going to make a difference. So, and if you have any questions about Qigong, please leave me a comment, write me through my website or through Facebook. I will be happy to share what I know with you and help you find a teacher, help you find style. Even though I practice one particular style, I am happy to assist in whatever I can. So if you feel like you need more information, or you have doubts, or you have questions, or you don't understand stuff, leave me a note. I'll be happy to help. Anyway, that's our video for today. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.